We are live.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'll remove all the note takers, making sure they're all note takers.
Yeah.
Somebody that's not a note.
Well, and I figured out if that happens that I just need to in Zoom go back into the event and then under attendees, there's people who have been removed to
Oh,
activate them
just
again and then it lets them in again.
unremove them.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's good to know. Probably not a task I should be doing at 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock, whatever the heck time it is. All right.
Okay, so we are live. Miss Ashley, do you have any deals this morning?
Yes, I came across a really interesting one yesterday. It's a piece of land in Dobson Ranch that has
Hmm.
approved 200 room hotel development opportunity.
Hmm.
It looks like it could be something really cool, so I'm interested.
Interesting. Very interesting. Let's
I
hear more about
haven't
that.
I haven't ran it yet. I came across it last night at a meetup and I went to bed when I got home, so
Mm-hmm.
we'll start that now.
Catherine, do you have are we still like live streaming this over onto social medias and stuff?
Yes,
What are
we are
we on?
live right now.
Where? On the
It's on.
just checking.
I need to log in to see all the things. I'm connected to multiple things. YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. So we
Is
are
it
live on Facebook right now. We are
you're not coming up as live on Facebook, that's what I'm asking.
um well, here's what I'm seeing. There we are live.
Under Titan Impact Group. Catherine Bell isn't live. You only have like 700 people that see Titan Impact Group, so that's why I'm like wondering what we're live on. Will it only
Well,
let you do
fortunately,
huh?
yes, it only lets me do a personal account or a
Okay.
business account, not personal.
Yeah. So that's why I'm asking because I what I need to do is go grab that link of the live right now and then share it from your personal, right?
Yep, that's what Blake
So
used to do.
yeah, I'm trying to find it real quick. So I don't want to share it from there. I want to share it from anyway. Well, uh, Miss Ashley's running that deal. What do you think of the new what do you think of the new background, ladies?
Um,
With the Megalodon,
Yeah, like I got the Megalodon, I got my hammerhead, a wholesale hammerhead.
I
That's
like it. I
the wholesale
remember you were
hammerhead right
doing the
there.
presentation. You're like, I'm switching my avatar to the Megalodon. I like
Right.
it.
Anybody else? Anybody else? No, okay. Put this post together and paste. Done. Everybody's quiet. Great day in Arizona. Went to a solid networking event last night. Um, I'm doing a rebranding. I'm getting out of the blue collar $1 million business. It served me well, but I'm done being done trying to convince people they can turn, ideas and dreams into realities by doing work. Like, so I believe that right now with the way that things are moving, like I was on a conversation this morning about data centers with the guy, and the guy was like, "Well, what do you think's going to happen when they get rid of all the data centers?" I said, "We're still going to need batteries here and power here on this planet to run all the bots. Like we're going to have robots. We're going to have robot dogs, robot people, all the robot workers. Like agents is just the beginning. Like we build these virtual agents online, but these agents are going to become brains inside of things that physically do the work, and we're not going to need to do the work. So those things, those androids that are going to be doing the work, the robots, they're going to need to be charged up. So we're going to need even more power than we actually produce, you know?
Hmm. Why is he saying they're going to get rid of data centers?
They're going to go to outer space. Like we're going to be in the atmosphere, stratosphere. Musk just released this new development he's doing in Louisiana where he's installing a new like Cape Canaveral out there. And so Cape Canaveral currently operates as NASA, but um, uh, Musk needs his own space at this point.
Right.
So what he's doing is he's going to build his own NASA off the Space Coast over there. It's a lot easier to launch rockets and stuff like that when you're over the Gulf of Mexico. If it lands back in the water, you kill a couple of grouper and maybe a turtle. But if there's a bad crash, but at the end of the day, now he can just shoot rockets every day up into space. And ready for this? Let's do some basic understanding. Um, Million square foot data center. How much do you think that weighs?
Ways?
Yeah, how much do you think a million square foot of building weighs?
I wouldn't even know how to calculate that.
Tons.
Billion tons, right?
Yeah.
How much does it weigh in outer space?
Nothing.
Less. For sure.
How much does it weigh in outer space? It doesn't matter how much it weighs here. How much does it weigh in outer space?
Nothing. It just floats.
Nothing.
Exactly. So that's one. Two, the thing that slows down data centers down here is having to cool them off. That's why everybody complains about the water, is that because the water is used to cool the machine down, the machine consumes electricity, which increases the heat, and then therefore needs more water to cool it down. See that trick right there?
Mm-hmm.
What happens in outer space?
It's
It's
freezing.
freezing cold. No more need for water, right?
Wow, that's pretty smart.
And then what is the third thing that's infinite in space?
Space.
Energy.
Space.
Energy, sunlight. The sun never goes down in outer space. It's never a cloud over the top of the sun in outer space. So you line it with the highest output of solar panels that you can possibly get, and you now have a fully autonomous data center in outer space.
So solar panels in outer space would power the data center floating out
Been
there.
running satellites for a long time.
Huh.
What
Like
if they get hit with like meteors and stuff?
you put enough of them up there, you won't have to worry about it. They'll put and install laser devices that push things away. So
Interesting.
the way that they'll be able, like, look at the way they run these drones. Like I talked to a guy yesterday, Sky Fox Aerial Photography. He's a commercial drone operator. Like they've literally got the Oculus, the things that you put on your eyeballs like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you literally wear your steering wheel on your hand. Your gloves are now the steering wheel. You don't have to hold the steering wheel. You can just have your hands in the air like this. And
Wow.
you're wearing the glasses and you're flying this drone. You're like, I was like, holy crap.
I have a friend who's in IT and he does a lot of AI stuff. He like builds like apps for like big companies, like their
Yep.
back end corporate stuff. I don't know. But he's very like a tech guy and we were having this crazy conversation about the future. Like he wants to write a kid's book about the future and like finances and stuff, but it was freaking me out. Like I don't know why I'm scared of like the world getting ruined by I don't freaking know, but I feel like that helps like
Well, I mean,
having stuff go to space so it's not I mean, that's a little bit better of a plan. I don't know.
yeah, well, and again, like that's the other part of it is like every giant civilization before us has always had a crash, you know, and either it was like you could look at what happened in Pompeii where they were covered in soot. Like there's literally women holding their children on uh or feeding their children in houses that were buried under volcanic ash like that. Like they never seen that coming, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This what it is like the maybe the centuries or decades prior to that happening where there was a lot of signs of oh shit coming, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. And so for me, it's like I don't care what happens to this vessel once the spirit leaves it. If it's on a planet that gets flooded or burned up or turns into a meat, I don't know, whatever. I'm good with whatever's there. But you know, as far as the celestial being that comes from that, who knows? You know, might
Mm-hmm.
go up and become something else.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I worry about the future for like my kids and their kids and stuff.
yeah,
I think that's normal
understood.
as a mom.
Yeah, that
That makes me
that's a
emotional.
that's an instinctual drive for sure, and 100%. So, um,
Okay, I'm ready. I can share my screen. Is that okay?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All
So,
right.
inside of this, there's a 1.7 acre hotel development pad in DC Ranch Crossing. They're currently asking 7 million with hopefully they've got plans and permits, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. This is a legitimate development opportunity, not just broker language. The city of Scottsdale now shows 45 DR 2017 DC Ranch Crossing Hotel approved 7-0 on August 2nd of 2018 for a hotel, which then it went under litigation. Like they didn't want to have a huge hotel in the mountain, but whoever owned this land won the case.
Right.
So now this is moving forward.
Okay.
Current market states 1.7 acres, 200 unit keys, utilities to the site, shared parking, and 56-foot height allowance. It it's gonna have crazy views. One thing though that I wanted to know more about is DC Ranch is technically an HOA,
Mm-hmm.
like area. So I don't know how that would affect like a hotel or like what type of legalities that, you know, I feel like that's something to learn about. I,
Right.
I ran this hotel as a hotel development deal following the Deal Hunter development workflow. Entitlements, hard soft costs, financing, carry, stabilized opportunity value, capital stack, stress test. And it says, I think he said 6 million, but maybe, I don't know.
What's the source providing that for you right there?
A broker that's working with, he works in the same office building as, he knows the seller and
Yeah.
he's working with another broker, like they're working together.
Yeah, usually there's like 10 brokers in these deals. What um what is the or what was the prompt you gave it to start this?
The
Okay.
address,
Got it. Okay. All right. That's a good prompt. Let's see what it showed on Crexy real quick. I want to see the map.
Crexy.
Nope, go down. It was down underneath that one right there.
Oh, click
Current.
this.
Yeah, right there. So $35,000 per key is the trick right there.
Which for a luxury hotel, I feel like that's not that bad.
Well, what is your experience with that?
Well, when you're talking about the other hotel that or not the other unit that we were looking to buy or to build, it was like we're trying to get it down to 19,000, and that's just a long-term play where you're just gonna get $1,400 a month. In a luxury hotel, these rooms are like 400 maybe dollars a day plus, so there's way more revenue to be made.
Okay, but so you would, if you're
It's
just
just where
going
my
based
head was
on,
at.
if you're going based on those thoughts, what you want to discover is that the going rate. That's the question. Like if you're just going based on thoughts, ideas, stuff like that, have defensible data that says yes, 35,000 a key is going rate for a hotel. And the reason you want to know that is because if in that market the current rate is more like 10,000, you're
For a
3xing.
hotel,
Yep.
luxury build, $10,000 a door.
It for a build, yeah.
I trust you, but I would definitely continue. Like,
You
I
got to find
believe you
out
because you
because
know more
again,
than me, but I want to learn how to figure that stuff
what are
out for
people
sure.
coming here to stay in a hotel for? What is the big draw to stay in a hotel right there? To go to
Isn't there a
AJ's?
lot of stuff gonna be? Let's look at the map. Where is this
Yeah, go look at the
exactly?
map because again, right there, I mean, you're outside, scroll back out a little bit. You're right off the Pima Highway. I know exactly where this is, down the road from where I live. So, um,
How do I?
very much understanding exactly where that spot is at. The only draw to this area, there's already probably 50 hotels in that area right now.
Is there?
God, yeah. Catherine, you know where this is at.
No, I'm not.
Look at the map again. Again, I understand. Catherine's
I
got
think I
this
have
really
to
cool
look
game
at
where
it.
she feeds unicorns. And so if she doesn't feed her unicorns, they die. And so Catherine has to feed them. So
Why won't it give me like the option? Oh, there it is. Okay.
right there.
Like,
You see where it's at, Catherine?
So I can see. Yeah, but are there a bunch of hotels there?
We're outside, it's right outside of Curl, like in a 1 mile radius. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm like
this
I'm
is where
thinking like when I drive there and I know, isn't that where those giant
we were planning the,
buildings got
yeah,
installed?
we were planning the Scottsdale Summit in that area. And there was 7 hotels, luxury hotels to choose from. 7.
Oh, I wasn't a present of that. I
And
knew
then
two.
as far as like accommodations, places to stay, over 50. So is there an opportunity to build there? For sure. Would I do it at that price? Probably not.
okay,
So
good to
again,
know. Good to know.
you
What
want to
about?
you want to make sure that you're paying the going price.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you can ask,
Did you guys hear there's like a big development? It's gonna be like a Japanese street food like mall
Mhm.
type. Did you guys hear about that?
No.
That's over by Peoria, by TSMC, yeah.
I thought it was over here kind of. Over kind of like by the Odyssey Seaquarium and all those other things
Oh,
that they're
down that way?
developing.
No, and I've heard that. We've heard the night golf range. Like we talked to some guys that are supposedly building a 20-acre 9-hole golf course right there next to the Odyssey. Like I've had 4 people pitch us that property.
I
So
think there's going to be a lot of entertainment stuff built over there. That's why I
yeah,
think a nice hotel would probably do well, like in the next 10 years. But
there's
I
already
understand,
again right there where you're at though, this address already has resorts.
right? I
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah.
I understand.
So like the competition for that is high
Mm-hmm.
at this point because again, once it's built, can I buy the one down the street for the same price as the one I just built,
Right.
right? And it's on
Another
a, it's
thing that they
all
mentioned, just to tell
yeah.
you more, is that they're like a Mastro's wants to partner and be like the hotel dinner you know how they
Restaurant.
have, yeah,
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you'd have to get fancy dancy with this place, build it but you're only allowed to go up to 56 feet high. Like that sucks.
I think it said 5 stories there is what's projected, but they can do 7 stories, so they wanted to do like a rooftop pool or
Oh
something.
yeah, and again out here everything has to have a rooftop. If you're not putting a rooftop on it, you're cutting off like 33% of your income.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then it's like backed up to a preserve,
mhm.
so there's not going to be anything behind it at all, so it's going to have crazy
Yeah,
views.
that's actually all like um the area that's right there is all, yeah, it's you could call it preserve.
That's a
Um,
crap ton of multifamily right there.
yeah. Location, demand thesis. So here we go. It says the location is strong for a hotel. The hotel demand stack is usually diversified with leisure, golf events, corporate, medical, affluent visiting friends, family. That's exactly what this site should support. Hotel market reality check, though. Take a look at that.
Okay.
Says the 210 room Four Seasons Scottsdale reported for 2025 a 60% occupancy, an average daily rental price of $867. So their EBITDA margin's about 35%. And that's from the Four Seasons. So that's like, so again,
Is that bad?
building a
You're
boutique
not.
hotel with no back on it, you're not going to get a 35% margin. And unless you're operating hotels above 20%, they're not worth it. There's no recourse. So base development case, what you got down there? Shows that you'd be at go back up a little bit. Right there. So your land percent of total development cost is 9%, about 10%. And that's feasibility wise, that's understandable. So total development cost being, north of 75 million. Stabilized operating test, though, the base operations assumption shows that with a 400 there, the stabilized value shows that a stabilized hotel EBITDA of 7.9 million, that's hypothetical, that you're getting a 10x value, making it 78.9. Against that 77.1, the developer has no spread. So at the full 7.1 land price, merely good hotel may not be enough. A very good hotel costs less to build, have stronger exit value would be what a developer needs. So what makes the deal work is on the downside, like getting occupancy to go up and building in that ADR because you're not going to get 800 bucks a night over there. You might be able to do 450 like it shows, but
Mm-hmm.
then at that point, that's where you're going to be seeing what will increase the development spread. Take a look at the development spread that's there right now. So if you could get 25% value over cost, now you're able to show a bit more money and a $9 million stabilization. Because again, you got to pay these things back. That 75 million isn't going to go away. But Al,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
keep going down. So your land value negotiation would not start at 7. You're going to
Mm-hmm.
start at 5,
I
right?
think it's at 6 right now, is
Yeah.
what he told me.
I'd go down even lower than that. I'd probably get them at like 20,000 per land key.
And I asked them, I'm like, would the owners hold the land while it's being developed and then get paid at a little later down the line once we can refinance or something? And he was like, well, they're really old and
Yeah.
I don't know.
And again, they're probably wanting to get it down to a point where they can just sell it. And again, that's a cash price. And
Mm-hmm.
so you ever been to a flea market?
It's worth like 10 million, he said, the land, but it's
No.
not worth it if no one wants to pay that.
According to who? Right.
So again, you can always, anytime somebody's like, it's worth blah, 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 say, what's your validation of that? Where's
Mm-hmm.
your receipts? Show me
Right.
your receipts. Because again, like a hotel property that needs to be developed is only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it, period.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And in this case here, I wouldn't pay more than $5 million for it. I'd be closer to 4.5. So, because again, I gotta wait for the damn thing to stabilize. People are not gonna show up day one and fill it up,
Mm-hmm.
right? I gotta wait for the waste management, and that's gonna be waste management in 2 years. So you want to see something? Let me see. This is a good deal though. A good run. Like it gave you good explanation. Now it's up to you. What does it say as far as like go, no go? Funding strategy,
I
like
think at the
breaking it
beginning
down.
it said go, but with conditions.
Yeah. And the conditions are you get them to renegotiate. Like, come on,
Mm-hmm.
be real.
Seller carry on land.
Yeah, yeah. That's the direction you need to go for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So let me see. I'm gonna pull up one here. Oh, and well, here, let me do that. Yeah, I see right there. So key count, you know, if your key falls drop to 150, now you're paying $50,000 a key. That's brand new. That's like a brand. That's a building already operating. You'll
Mm-hmm.
pay that for a building already operating for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But to build it, got to be around 20, under 15 to 20. Again, it's the same rules apply over to the multifamily, and it's not because of rents. It's about value,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, I'm getting $500 a night, but it's at 60%. And by the time, like if I did that on long-term rentals and I lease the place out for a year, I can actually get warehouse lines of credit based on the fact that I've got a 80% occupancy with leases, and I can leverage those leases. I can't leverage a hotel. It's an MCA loan, completely different.
Mm-hmm.
So rolling through the rest of that, exit strategy, how to do it, what to do with it. Love all that. Love all that.
Okay, I have like the brochure thing that he made.
Hold up, before you click on that, before you put that in there, cancel that real quick. What I would like to show is like everybody, needs to see right there underneath all the information you just added.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how long would it have taken you to go to all those websites to get this information?
A week.
How long did it take Deal Hunter by Land Chart?
1 minute.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, that's the best part about this. Maybe a minute. So anyway, yeah, you can add that in there if you want to.
Do you want me
I'm
to, or do you want to just move on?
Go ahead and do it, and then I'm gonna pull up mine. So go ahead and do it, and then I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay. Oh, so stop sharing,
Yeah,
and I'll work on that, and then
yeah, let it run.
okay.
Do you have anybody
Sometimes
else?
you still share your screen and then at the top we can toggle back and forth between screens.
Yeah. Do we have anybody else in here? I had a couple invites go out. I had a guy
Yeah, Luke is here and Orlando Williams.
I'm
Orlando. I met that man yesterday. What is going on, Mr. Orlando?
so I'm promoting to panelist, but they have to accept it.
And then
There
Luke,
it goes.
Luke can come up if he wants. Luke's got some things he's working on. He's working on his um personal P&L. He's got a P&L he's putting together. So and his financial statement, basically. So you have one of those, don't you, Catherine?
Yeah, it's one of the things that we'll be coaching and teaching in the Seven Streams coaching program that I'm launching.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Luke's gonna be earning his way into that. On this right here, what I did was this is a little cool tool. Like I love talking about real estate and AI together, but this is something that I did just AI. For us to be popular, we have this podcast and do all this stuff. And so basically, I'm having to use social media to help us do that. And so I've had to start using social media to analyze our results, like our analytics. And if you guys aren't using AI to do your analytics, not sure why you're not. Statistics was a course I hated when I was in college, but I use it every day to understand what I need to do with stuff. So I made a video. This is just an example. I'm going to give 5-minute example while Ashley's deal's cooking. I ran ran the numbers through it and said, "Hey, I think TikTok shadow banned me because I only get 381 views." I posted a little funny video, only got 381 views. It watched the video. Yes, ChatGPT will watch the video. And so I gave it the video to watch. It watched the video, and it come back and it said, "This is where you're getting hurt." At 1 second, people are dropping off because there's no reason for people to continue to watch, right? It's just your ugly mug. It literally says, "Your face fills the screen." Okay. So what I did was I went in and I edited the video so that I got rid of my face and I put a shorter segment in there to it. And I cut the first 3 seconds off and I put it at the back because if you know how TikTok works, it loops, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this was a technique that I got taught by one of my mentors. You take part of that front video, put it to the back, and start it cold start like that and see what happens, right? So I did the cold start and I redid the video and re-put it back up and launched it. And it actually did a little bit better in that regard. Like you can see it got bumped out by after I made the edit, it got bumped out by TikTok a little bit. And they're like, yeah, that's pretty good. Good job. So it just compared the two, but it said you're still having that 1 second drop off. Literally, this is where the problem is inside of TikTok. That 1 second drop off kills it, right? So this morning I woke up and I said, okay, inside of my A/B test, here's the results I got again. So you can see a spike, a drop, and then a bit of chunkiness right there. When TikTok shuts the valve off on my account, it's gone. Like it goes bye-bye. So I said, review what I got now, and it shows that I had overall option A at 381, option B at 449. Now option B this morning had a significant climb to 1,000, right? So and so it went through, did all that, and so like AI is amazing, and this is a program that I've built for myself, due diligence.ai. It's one that I just basically use inside of my own deal. And now I just want to share it with people. So we can teach you how to use AI to do your analysis and how to make adjustments, how to make changes, how to do all kinds of cool things. That's all I got. Pretty
Have you been doing the trial reels on on TikTok?
Say again.
Trial reels.
Yeah, you can send out your reel as a trial reel, so it only sends it to people that don't know you, and it like
Really?
tests it before you post it to your main page.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to get with you to see where that feature's at because I would love to use it.
Okay. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I know that my
Well,
friends.
and I had this conversation with somebody last night because I do consider myself an AI expert, but I don't know everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the person asked me, well, how do you designate yourself an AI expert? Well, because I've been using it since 2020 and forcing myself to learn on a daily, weekly basis all the new improvements to it. And so
I mean,
that to
I
me
was
creates
telling
the expert
someone
level.
that I was telling my IT friend who is like an expert, and I was telling him about you, and he even said you're doing a lot of cool things. And I'm like, but you guys are coming from completely different realms. But I would you're doing a lot. Like p people say they know AI, but they're not doing anything. You're like learning and implementing and doing a lot with it. So.
Right, like
I
last
think,
night, I learned that we're going to actually have it set up because Ashley, you inspired it. We're gonna have it set up where Deal Hunter by Landshark, the GPT, is going to actually be able to keep your deal data and it's only going to be inside your GPT. It's not going to be broadcast across, but
mm-hmm,
every deal you run will be trackable through GPT.
mm-hmm.
And so using Landshark Deal Hunter by Landshark will create and be able to do those things. So um, I'm going to brag a little bit more so that I can give you some more time to get that deal pulled up. The
Oh, it's not
mastermind.
working. It won't load it. It doesn't
What?
want to accept it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and share and let's see what the results are. I
It
want to see
won't, it
what
won't, it keeps saying like,
right. I want to see what type of file you're trying because I may have to have you recreate the file.
okay, one sec.
And so if it's it depends on what it says when it rejects it. So if you put it in there real quick, let's see what it says. Oh, okay, see the space between ranch.pdf?
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. So go open the PDF in your hard drive. Open it there. And then I want you to do you know how to print to PDF?
Yeah.
Do a print to PDF and rename it.
But it's still a PDF.
And just try it, please. Go to rename it. Oops, you didn't rename it.
We'll do it again.
Print the PDF and then put all the letters together. DC Ranch, whatever. Like put it all together. Yeah, there you go. Save it down and then drag and drop it. See if it'll take it that way. Nope.
It looks the same though. Hold on, maybe I grabbed the wrong one. Let me try this.
There you go. No, and it's because it's the content inside of whatever they've got. So the other
Do you
option
want
is
to look at it though?
yeah, the other option is to actually go in and screenshot every one of these and load
Mm-hmm.
them as pictures. So he's got 65,000 right there, 6.5 million. I mean, go back up and said shovel ready. Go back down a little bit, right there. A shovel ready hotel site. So that means that it needs to have permits and
I
blueprints.
know.
Right? So
Mm-hmm.
we would have to verify with this guy if they have blueprints and permits,
Because
right?
that would save a lot of money, if that part's already done.
Correct. Right.
So I'm gonna just go slowly through this, and then if you want
Yeah.
me to stop, let me know.
No, go ahead. You're go just roll through it like that. So restaurant, bar, all that stuff's on there. So it says approved framework right there. So I don't see anything that says about a permit.
Hmm.
Potential rooftop, that's not approved yet. So um neighborhood. I mean, I'm already familiar with all that stuff already, but yeah, they're just Camden foothills. Yep, yep, yep. I mean, it would fill up during Barrett Jackson and during the waste management open.
Mm-hmm.
So those would be your two busy times for sure. Yeah, this is a great little presentation AI made for them. Um, and coming from commercial background and stuff like that, this is probably got a lot of useful information that if you could convert it into pictures, photos, it
Mm-hmm.
would work that way to be
Okay, I
able
can
to get
work
this
on
and go
that.
through it. But The PDF itself, for whatever reason, it's blocking the content, sees it as an image and can't read the words. That's one of the bigger problems.
Mm-hmm.
So there are little bugs that still
If
have
you
consideration.
did a screenshot and then pasted the screenshot of this into GPT, would that work? Like
That's what
try
I was working on. So
Like just do a screenshot right here.
Of
Like right here. Just do a screenshot of your screen,
uh-huh.
right? And now go over to GPT.
But is there a particular page that with important
I
information?
just
no,
want to
she's
test
just
it.
wanting to
Just
test
want to
it.
test it.
She
Oh,
just wants
okay.
to test it, even though I've said it does do that. We're gonna test it. Just get the content that's in the picture.
Yeah, and paste.
What the heck?
Look, failed. So
So you
it's
probably need to restart your GPT.
yeah, it's not the file.
No, it's something internal on your thing.
How do I restart it?
You have to restart your computer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got 7,000 tabs open and can't do that yet?
No,
Oh,
I've been working on that. But do
You're good.
you,
I immediately crashed my own. Um, yeah, I mean, to get that loaded, you'd need to restart it and pull it back through. Or you can send it to me and I mean, I can put it in mine. Um, but the goal, um, for, um,
I can email it to you.
yeah, why don't you try and send an email? I just want to test it and see if it'll pop up, pull through. Because again, GPT and AI is getting smart enough to like read through your stuff and be like, no.
Mm-hmm. I was just looking at a thing, like a skill that I want to add to mine that it can watch videos for you
Right.
and then give you like a summary. Okay, I just sent it. So the same broker was telling me about another location that, the like the Point Tapatio, I think it is, off of like Thunderbird and that one. It's the one that's trashed, like it's falling apart. It's really old. But I think it's a Hilton and they're gonna lose their credibility as a Hilton if they don't make repairs to the property.
Right.
So the owner, he knows the owner, and he either needs to find someone to make the repairs or he's just ready to like sell it. So it's like a value add situation.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have a couple people who literally do hotels and value adds. It's their favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
What email address did you send it from, Ashley?
My newer one, the Ashley via
I don't know,
uptownashley.com.
for some reason it's not coming through. No, no, let's see. Well, no. Shouldn't have came through that. I don't know why.
Did you find it?
No.
Hmm. Okay, because
Oh,
some.
now I did. It came as REI board. That's all right. I got it. I get it now. I get it now. Save it as.
Oh yeah, because I responded to your last
Yeah,
email.
that's all right. Took a second, but I mean, I'm a blonde, not a bonehead. So, all right. Let's share the screen. Get rid of that. Where'd it go? So we'll go into Deal Hunter here. We're gonna bring this in and tell it run this deal. So as you can see, it got through mine. Yours has an internal situation restart and try it again. It'll probably put it through. So let's, as a matter of fact, I would love it for if after you get done with the podcast today, when you shut down and restart, after you restart, put it in and see if it goes through and let us know tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I think it's based on, user problem. The
Right. It's something going on with mine.
yeah. The user side has the issue. So Deal Hunter's doing pretty good. While it's cooking, I'm gonna drop it down and show you the new Landshark Mastermind website. You're in the podcast right now for the Landshark Mastermind. The podcast is sponsored by Titan Impact Group. Catherine Bell does a wonderful job helping us out with that. But she's also one of the founding members of the Landshark Mastermind. Inside of the Landshark Mastermind, it's where we get together and we do real estate deals and putting the real estate deals together, doing that as a group. What we're after is helping people invest morally, develop ethically, and create opportunity before Wall Street catches on. Like, I don't feel like it should be a solopreneur's game in doing it. So inside of it, what that does is it helps get through due diligence. We use AI. We doing it right now to improve, our investor judgment and then help us underwrite in minutes. Question everything though, right? So there's two ways to get into this deal. One of them is earn it or pay to play. Okay. So don't be a wholesale hammerhead and just sit around and do nothing. Sign up to earn it or pay to play. Pick one. Like people are like, well, I don't have $10,000. Okay, well then commit a year. Put a year together, try to get a deal done. You get a deal done, we'll get a part of that action because we're all working together. But if you want to hurry up, get into a deal and start working like Ashley busting her ass here. She's going to pay to play and get in, get accredited, and we're going to be able to start feeding her deals. At the end of the day, we gotta make sure that people have a good application and background check. We can't just work with anybody. Like I'm not going to take $10,000 from people just because they have $10,000. The devil shows up when you do that. So inside of that, we've got the deal room, what you're partaking in, right now, how deals actually get done daily. We have this deal room 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. every day. You can sign up to be a guest, come in, bring the dream, leave with clarity, right? So watch deals get worked right here in the room. And one of the bigger things is that we have a toolkit for you to do this. Our tools are free for anyone who needs to use them. So come in and use these cool AI tools. We got 6 of them to choose from. Free estimates. Uh, that's a pocket contractor right there. You got Deal Hunter by Landshark. That's a due diligence machine in your pocket. You got the Landshark Investor Survey, which helps people find direction. We got Architecture AI, like it'll turn anything into blueprints. Due diligence AI. Again, like if it's not real estate, it's anything. Due diligence AI does due diligence on anything.
Ooh,
People.
I'm interested in those.
Like you want to do due diligence on people, due diligence AI. You can
Mm-hmm.
you can get that get background on people. OZ Wizard 2.0, same thing. So this is all, free for people, but as a member of Landshark Mastermind, you get all these tools built specifically for you, right? So like we sat with Ashley, what did it take? 2 sessions, about an hour total,
Mm-hmm.
and boom, Ashley's got cool stuff to play with. So inside of that, let's um like you can get your custom GPT built for you, right? You can sign up, be wholesaler hammerhead, right? Hammerhead wholesaler. You can be a great white, the deal hunter. You get the GPT plus a virtual board. This is where Ashley's at. She's a deal hunter. But then you got the Megalodon. He's the one that's out there just getting all the deals and just like big time roller. But he's got Catherine's Rosetta Stone program built into this. So like he's got a team underneath him. He's got an entire syndication, right? That's the syndication play right there. So if you need a GPT built custom, you fill out the form here. Somebody was saying they wanted to learn how to be an affiliate for us. You can become an affiliate, signing up for it right here before we get launched out. We're going to be launching real soon. So get on the list so you can start sharing that out. We're going to have QR codes and links. Very simple. You just send people a QR code. Come sign up. And it's got your name attached to it. It's your own personal QR code. It's your own badge, if you will, your own Landshark badge. And you're able to go away and get people to sign up with you. And you can uh, earn money from just referring people. Like it's another stream of income. So Titan Impact Group has a lot of powerful tools out there. The amazing programs that Catherine's been able to put together for people just are phenomenal. Inside of all of the impact work that she does do, Titan Impact Group also does the seven streams of income mastermind. Very important part of community building is inside of that. So we're doing a little bit of rebranding of the Titan Impact Group website. So you'll be seeing some changes come through here. We're going to be building leaders inside of our business as well, based on Catherine's experience, from the Canadian beginning to the American legacy. If that maple syrup smelling girl can do it, anybody can. So yeah, nothing. So all right, I'm done for today.
What'd your GPT say?
Go back and look at that. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm. Here we go. Said, let's see. So the report gave it says renegotiate. That's I would not buy it at 7.1 based on the information currently available. So and again, I gave it the thing that you gave me, and it pulled 7.12. So it's getting it from Crexy, but this
Mhm.
report says it's got it in there at 6.5,
Mm-hmm.
right? So there's an entitlement risk. The city confirms an approved hotel case at this address, but the 2018 DBR record specifically describes only 126 rooms and 4 stories, not 207.
Right. He mentioned something about that, like how they had to fight for it or
Yeah.
something. So recently that got settled.
So the market reality versus the OM underwriting, it shows here that the best way to picture this happening out here um is that the lodging market is at 271 a night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of what we might be building, it could go up to 400. That's what they're guessing. So, and it gives me 170 key base. So, and explaining everything all the way through, like the stabilized value, they feel could be worth around um 88 million, and they're approximating my cost to be around 105.
That's not good.
Yeah. So, and mine gives a more conservative
Mm-hmm.
cost level. So mine's usually always higher because I charge more. Like it knows I charge more. So it goes at that route. So at if you do land valuation and acquisition strategies so you can understand like what's what you're paying and how
Mm-hmm.
to like they're dividing it against the potential rooms or dividing it against the total square footage or the total, the total lot size, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I can argue with any one of those comps.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't have blueprints and permits,
It's not,
they
we're
can't
running into
offer it
this
as a
again.
hotel. Right. So they can't offer it that way. But path one, path two, path three looks good. Lender sizing reality, this is the other part of it, is that the approximate NOI of 7 million is only based on the fact that I'm getting a loan for about 56 million to 62 million. Where am I going to raise the other 40 million? You know? So even if the cost basis was 77 million, I still got a lot of money tied up. And I'm gonna have a huge bill every month to pay. How do I pay it if nobody's living there? If nobody's coming in, you know? So offer structure at this point is to put the seller at 5.75. I personally, I'm at like 4.5 to see if I can make them mad. So if I make them mad, good. Then we can negotiate appropriately because I want them to be emotionally tied to the action on this, as I would be if I'm getting screwed on the buy end and having to buy it for $5.5 million and I'm not going to see a return for 6 years. So, because that's when I'll see my money back on this. If I put the $5 million up right now, I wouldn't see it back for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes back, I'm going to get like that 5 million plus another 20,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So that's the only benefit to doing it that way. It's the 4x opportunity there, 5x opportunity. Hotels can do 10x.
Mm-hmm.
They really can. Their values go up if you do
And
them.
Scottsdale's holding strong, like, and I do know that there's a
Yeah.
lot going to be built in that corridor for like entertainment. So
Well,
I
a
think
lot of
with the
stuff
right
has already been
investor,
built, but what's going on more there is the fact that um it's fighting commercials fighting with community. You have Axon. If you go look at Axion's out there, they're a big manufacturing company. So having a place that has penthouses for the executives that come to town to go there, like that's almost right across the street. Mm.
so you think it's uncertain that area still, what's going to happen?
No, it's not uncertain. The hotel deal there is okay, but again, I'm looking at 5 years from now when it gets done. Like that's because if you buy it today, we're not getting it built. We're not going to open for 3 to 4 years. So what does that area look like in 4 years? You know, not what does
Mhm.
it look like today? What does it look like in 4 years? If you can envision that,
I think it's going to be growing more because Scottsdale's holding strong out of all of the other like cities here, like based on costs, property costs and stuff. And then there's just more and more growth going on in that area. Like a,
the growth is occurring, but it's occurring under a red management. When it goes blue, you have to remember that like, and is I'm talking politics.
is it going blue?
If we end up going with a non-Republican, I'm not even sure it would be even Democrat at this point, but if we go non-Republican, it's going to change the way that people develop. It always
Right.
does.
Mm-hmm.
So you no longer build for luxury when you're in a Democratic uh, administration.
Right.
You build anytime you have Joe Biden, Obama, Bill Clinton administration, you're building stuff like,
Cheap.
no, not cheap. You're building energy efficient. You're building affordable housing. You're building hospitals. You're building community shit that sucks up a lot of money, right? When you have a Republican president, you build casinos, hotels, you build entertainment center, entertainment parks, whatever. Prime example right now, and this is what I was wanting to show you guys. The Vi Hotel over in Glendale currently is
Wow.
now owned by or the theme park that Mattel opened, the one that you can see like the orange
Yeah, it was
racetrack.
supposed to open several years ago.
Opened in 2023. It started in like the idea for it and all that started in 2017, 2018 under Trump originally. And so the Vi Hotel and the Mattel project is a supreme example of what happens when you have an administrative change to that level. And then what ends up happening is the company building the hotel has to take over that part of the project to finish it because they're on commitment with the city. So so now they're taking it back. Now the Vi is actually taking over that project to finish it. So
And how long are they saying it's going to take to finish?
again, they have to hire a whole new crew to come in and do it. Finish it out. So when the new crew comes in, they'll understand what they want to do and how to do it, and they'll go from there. So,
Wow.
but yeah, they have to hire an entirely new system of people to do it. So it'll be interesting, but deadlines will come out after they got the new crew in there. I've put my name in the hat. See if I can get pulled for construction superintendent or some sort of job above the six-figure pay grade. So, but one of the companies that is in there doing the work right now, it's the same company that built the border wall down in Nogales, and I know some folks from down there. So,
Wow.
see what I can figure out. Anyway, it is at 10, it's already after 10 o'clock this morning. Need to get out and do good in the world. So I pray everybody goes and has a wonderful day.
Okay. Bye, everyone.